Hi friends, this is Jay at pagesmag.com. You know, the first time I opened Affinity, it looked like Darth Vader's rocket ship. But it doesn't have to look that daunting. Let's change it. Go to Affinity and go to Settings. And first let's lighten up the interface. And now let's make the type a little bigger. Much better. Next, let's cut the clutter out of the screen. Affinity doesn't know what you are building, so it shows you a lot of stuff you don't need. Let's get rid of some of these choices. They're good for book editors and glossy magazine designers and so forth, but we don't really need them for newsletters. I'm going to start here with on this little caret on the left-hand side of the screen and choose panels. And here's all the stuff you can have showing on your screen. You just don't need it. One thing you need is assets. That's going to be useful. If you're not using styles, you really need a character to set type styles. So keep color, find and replace. I like that personally. History, I don't think you need it. Use Control-Z if you want to go back and undo something. Layers, you might need this, not often, but you might. Navigator, I find useful. Pages, I find useful. Paragraph, I find useful. Pre-flight, maybe your printer needs it, but you don't. Stock, I don't use it, but you might. It's just stock images. Stroke, need it. Swatches, need it. Table of contents, don't need it for 4 pages. Text styles, I need that. Transform, I have used that. So let's just stop with right there. Now let's look at the workspace and kind of demystify some things. We have, first of all, this is actually called a persona toolbar, and it has all these different environments you can work in. Just keep it on layout. On the left is the toolbox, I should say, and you'll recognize it from Publisher. This is a move tool. You've got to use it to delete some things and to always to move things. Text frame tool works the same as with Publisher. Just click it, draw a text frame. Then another important one, a rectangle. You want to put a box around something. There you go. That's what you use. And you make adjustments up here in the context toolbar, which we'll talk about next. The image toolbar, here we go. I clicked it, it goes to my folder. I'm going to put a picture on. Next to the toolbox, you'll find these items. You might have more depending on what panels you select. But pages, if you click that, you can add a page down to your publication. And there I've added a page. These are master pages. So if you have a master page, something you're going to use all the time, and you want it to appear on every publication, that's when you use a master page. But be sure you don't do design on a master page. This is your active page down here. Assets are just things you're going to reuse every time. You're going to use some type or an image, a line. That's where your assets go. It's just like page parts, I think is what it was called in Publisher. On the right side of the screen are panels. Now these are things generally you could say that persist. For example, type styles. You want to draw a text frame, paste in some text, select it, and then select a body type. There you go, you've got it. You can select your headline type. These are type styles that will come with every publication. Over here on paragraph, you can use this. One good use of it is to insert some space between paragraphs. Here you can see I'm just putting a little more space, give it a little air. Finally, we have layers. This is good for a rescue thing. If you've lost something on the screen, you cannot find it, things aren't positioning themselves correctly, check layers. I lost a little white rectangle. Where is it? Layers. There it is. The little white rectangle. It's right there. The last thing is navigator. I like this little panel. You don't have to have it up there, but I kind of like it. It's an easy way to zoom. You can see down here I'm zooming using navigator. That's kind of nice. Hey, watch your email for our next video, which will show you how to make changes in Good News and House Calls specifically. Thanks. Bye.